Right, so I've been using the Logitech Zone Vibe 125 headset for roughly 2 years now, and I made a video on it on my channel, and it's been, I must confess for a fact, it's one of the most successful videos I've ever made. And I'm making another video on this because after 2 years, and still using it after 2 years, it must be a really good headset. So I wanted to give my long-term review of this nice headset right here. Although now, as you can see, it's had some wear and tear. Using it for 2 years has not been pretty easy on it because I use it for all of my video calls when I'm in meetings, when I'm in trainings, even I use it when I commute into the office and sometimes when I'm even editing my videos whenever I'm on the go because it connects via the USB dongle to my computer and then via Bluetooth to my tablet and other computers I really want to use from day to day. But currently, the audio you're hearing is coming from the Giallo wireless lav mic. I'll switch the audio here and I'll let you know somewhere here which audio device you're actually listening to. But on a general note, in terms of quality, build quality, I would say it's pretty actually nice. It's dropped a lot of times. It's been abused literally, but then it still rocks. The play button back here, I think, is one of the ones I use mostly when I'm commuting to play and pause. Although one thing to note is it does not have noise cancellation on the listening side, but on the call side, if you're using this, it's pretty nice. If you're in a cafe, if you're in the office and using this for your meetings, you would hardly ever, your listeners will hardly ever notice that you're in a noisy environment. So the boom mic here is actually pretty nice. And it's a flip to mute button right here. So if I flip this now, the audio would start coming in and you can also press the button here to mute the microphone or press it again to unmute the microphone and then the audio just passes through and then the light indicator here also shows what is going on. So this white means it's unmuted and then red means that it is muted. So you can actually signal to your colleagues in the office if you're in a meeting or not. But of course, you won't be raising this at the back of your head for them to see. So that's that about that. So I'll leave it unmuted now and just walk through the features. So on the side here, you see the Logi logo here. You see everything about it. You see the call button here. So to end and drop your call is good. To increase or reduce your volume, it's also nice and good. This is the Bluetooth functionality here. It charges via USB-C and the headset beam is pretty nice and good. So if I really think of this on overall scale, and if this were to get lost or damaged in a natural disaster or something, if I would get this again, I would tell you 100% yes, compared to other options. Because when I was getting this, I considered getting the Jabra Evolve 65. Now I know there's a new Jabra Evolve 65 Flex, which is nicer than the Evolve 65. But then I would probably still go for this because it's a little bit cheaper than the Jabra Evolve 65 Flex and the original Jabra Evolve 265, and it's pretty nice. The headset is nice and good. It's an over-the-ear headset, which I think I love so much compared to the Jabra Evolve 265, which is the on-ear. I generally am not a fan of on-ear headset. This is what it feels like if I have it on my head and I go into my meetings. And this is my general speaking volume when I'm in meetings, really. And the audio, I think, sounds nice for people that I've been on calls with. They say the audio is crispy, it's nice. And most times when I'm actually in meetings, I can be speaking and go downstairs, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and I will still be able to listen on my meeting, contribute to the meetings, although I'm not seeing what has been shared. I will still be an active part of the meeting when I stand away from my desk because sometimes in my home office also I stand and sit, so I keep the health and blood flow in my body. So this is pretty nice. I would generally advise anyone, if you can, if you have the budget for it, get yourself a wireless headset with a wireless adapter to your computer, 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. Pretty nice, goes a long range. Sometimes even I've stepped out of the house and I'm in a meeting and I could still hear whatever is going on in the meeting because sometimes I just need to take a stretch around the house and then still be in my meeting. And then it's just pretty nice and good for that purpose. And pretty much all the audio you'll be hearing from this video has been from this headset right here. Although there's a bit of noise cancellation that OBS does for this recording. But aside that, it's pretty nice. So what I will actually do is I'll go into Microsoft Teams meeting now and I'll record what that audio experience would sound like without the OBS noise cancellation feature. So what I'll do now is I will stop recording from OBS, and the audio is now back to this yellow lav mic here. And I go into Microsoft Teams meeting right now. Okay, now I'm recording now, and all the audio is coming from the headset. No noise suppression. If I go to the audio settings right here, if you have a little bit of a look, there's no noise suppression set on, no spatial audio, and everything is set to the Zone Vibe 125 headsets now. And if I was to turn on noise suppression, which is at the auto level, whatever noise is around me, this is my normal recording environment for my meetings, for my calls, for whatever I do, that is what it sounds like. And there's not been a complaint that there's a background noise coming from my end. So far, so good. So I would say this is a pretty nice headset really to go grab for your money. And after 2 years, if I would still be getting this kind of headset for myself, let me turn that off so you can hear it as it comes to you. I would 100% tell you that that's going to be a yes. Although I would have wished that the material is not really fabric and there are store replacements for the fabrics that come with it right here. Because now this is wearing off and I have no option yet on how to replace that fabric. I wish I could. If I could, it would still be my headset so far. And I would actually still keep on using it as long as I don't take it out of the house. I'll still keep on using this headset till it actually really finally builds on me. And I'll probably do a comparison video between this and the Microsoft Modern USB-C headset in a little bit. Okay, I will do that comparison in a little bit and let you know what my thoughts are on which either one of them. But if I was to still get this, if I was to recommend someone to get this headset at this age and time, I would say yes, 100%. And that is my honest view on the Logitech Zone Vibe 125. For this headset, Logitech did not pay me to make this video. I bought this my own money 2 years ago when I did a new headset. And I would highly recommend it really for meetings, for calls, for whatever. Especially if you're on a budget and you don't want to go with the expensive options. This is really super good. It's built for meetings. I cannot overemphasize the niceness of the headset really. And I don't think I want to waste so much more of your time just telling you how good the headset is. But if I was to recommend this over again, I would say 100% yes. And yeah, that's 40mm audio driver. The audio is crispy and nice on your calls. What else about it? The flip to mute. You can see as I flip, the Microsoft Teams actually goes mute. And I can also do the button right here for the same function. And pretty much, and then with this, to end this call actually, I would end this call with the button right here. And I'll say, stay safe, goodbye, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video so far, and I'll be seeing you again yet in another video. Bye-bye. I'm out.